Can
Yep,
you tell us a bit about yourself, your current job, and what you've done in the past?
sure. So, currently, I'm the Director of Global Procurement at Appsflyer, and where I spent the last 3 years building and scaling procurement function from ground up. Um, my background, I'm an industrial engineer, and I have a master's in specialized in information systems. And before Appsflyer, I worked in different industries such as automotive, pharma, semiconductor, and now SaaS. That's from a work perspective. And then on another note, on a more personal note, I've always been drawn to building stuff from scratch. It was always something that fascinated me, where I get to design the processes and implement things, create synergies, and like creating something new that wasn't there before, or fixing something and making it better. Career in procurement was not something that I initially aimed for.
What do
Uh,
you mean? You didn't grow up wanting to become a
it's
procurement
my
leader?
childhood dream, yeah. but um but but I got into procurement. I got to love it, and I transformed it into a function where I can get the strategic enabler, which is exactly what I did at Appsflyer.
This is awesome. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Appsflyer?
Yeah, sure. So Appsflyer, it's a global leader in mobile marketing, analytics, and attribution. We help businesses measure and optimize their marketing efforts. We basically a platform that enables companies make data-driven decision and manage their apps efficiently.
This is great. This is great. And you love building stuff. You grew up in the startup nation, and that sounds like a phenomenal fit. Um, So in this particular podcast, you and I were preparing it, and we decided to sort of focus on three areas. First, key takeaways from your very diverse, and we're going to go a lot deeper into your career and your background, and how, and that's the key takeaway that I got. They shaped how you approach procurement, in a building approach, I think, in a
Yeah.
builder's approach and mindset. The second thing that we'll talk about is how I think you've successfully built from scratch and scaled really high performing procurement team. And it sounds like you're an amazing but demanding boss, um, from what I've gathered. And then we'll have more of a conversation around how for you AI is transforming procurement, and what trend you're seeing, but also how you think companies should build their procurement to make room for this insane innovation, which I think is just at the beginning of what's going to happen.
Yeah.